everybody, and welcome back to Drawing with Paolo. Today, a special episode. Someone made a special request on how to draw a falcon. And so we're going to have the falcon on our page, the whole body with the head at the top. And so we're going to start with the head, which is a circle, more or less. But the left side here is more of a pointed area because that's where we're going to have the beak. So from this egg shape, we're going to then pull a line in the back, which is the back neck of my falcon. And then we're going to draw a line in the front, which will attach to the body part. And from here, we're going to draw an oval, or sort of like a football shape, which will represent the shape of the falcon, just like that. From that oval shape here will represent the body, and attached to the body is the right wing, which is also just another oval, essentially stretched out oval. And on the left side, another oval, which is hidden by the body. And two more ovals at the bottom, one here and one here, which will represent the thighs or the legs of our falcon. And all in all, that's pretty much, this is it. This is the basic shape we need. And of course, a falcon needs a beak. And so here's our falcon beak. It's just a curved line like that. We'll draw a thickness of it, sort of like this. And then we give it an S curve at the end, which attaches the beak to the face. Next part is to draw the underline here, which is the bottom beak part. And that's the beak. And we'll erase inside there just like that. And then we'll draw the head, which is more of a square shape actually. So we're going to square it out a little bit, just like that. And give it a bit thicker neck here in the back, because I like it to be stronger. And give it a little bit of a nostril in here, just like this. And then close out the bottom line here to the beak. So that's where it attaches over here. And we'll color inside all of that, so it's going to make it unified. And then we need to curve a line over here just like that for the eye, and there's our eye, pretty simple. And then we're going to give it a little bit of detail, so the feathers and hair are pretty much similar, although we need to make little curves sometimes at the end rather than open lines. Then we're going to color the inside of the beak. My beak is two-tone, so a gray and yellow. And I'm going to leave a little bit of a white spot here in the middle of the two gray zones, which will look, well, which should be the yellow part of the beak. I'm not sure what kind of falcon I'm drawing today. It's just like a black head, a white body, black wings. So you can figure that one out. You can draw the one you like. And I'm going to color in here the beak and redraw the lines to redefine them. I won't be erasing those anytime soon. Next step is to draw the bottom here of the head. So we're going to draw some feather lines, just like that, little curves. And then the bottom of the body. Give it a nice swooping line with a little bump in the middle there, to denote the chest to the bottom of the belly. And this will attach right into the leg and the back leg line here, which with a little bit of curving in there to represent the feathering. And the bottom of the belly here, which attaches to the right leg. And we're going to draw later on. Here's his back, and his back is attached to the wing right away. I'm going to draw an outer wing line. It'll go all the way to the bottom of our page, just like that. Then what we're going to do is color the inside of the eye. And remember to leave a little bit of a white sheen in there. So we're going to leave a white circle and color everything else inside in black. And so it gives the eye sort of a wet look, a reflective look. And we're going to give it some menacing lines underneath the eye like that and finish off the left wing here. So I'm going to trim it down a little bit, make it a little thinner. I thought it was a little thick, so I'm going to redraw that and erase the lines on top. There you go. Nice and clean. The next step is to actually finish off this line a little bit more there. And then we're going to finish the left wing a little bit. So here's the inside line to the right wing. And it attaches all the way to the bottom of the page. Then we'll draw in its leg, which looks hairier, but it's just a lot more feathery. So it looks like hair and feather, once again, in drawing are pretty much the same. So I'm going to color this line in here. There we go. And then we're going to, pretty much all in all we need to do is to start coloring in some stuff and adding some detail. So I'm going to draw the line that separates the head from the body. This line will divide the black on top and the white at the bottom. So let's color all this stuff in. The whole head has to be black. So you can add different tones of black if you like. So there should be really dark underneath the beak, and I like it dark on top of the head to show that there are multiple colors within that feathering. And I'm just going to color here in a general direction, but when I get towards the bottom, I tend to bring my strokes down and around the eye pretty dark. And as you can see, I'm really layering over and over to make it darker and darker. So don't try to press too hard the first time around. And we'll do the same thing with the wing. This wing will be two-tone darks and grays. So I'm just going to color in some patterns here, sort of like a cow's pattern, patches, if you like, of black and gray. Just like that. And in the body, what you need to know is that we need to have dark on the inside here and brightness on this side because the light's coming this way. This is where the sun is, up here. And then the light's coming down. And so all this side will be darkened and this side will be bright. And so we're going to start shading here underneath the wing as well. So let's start by making the body of the falcon a little bit darker, where it's close to the wing is really dark. And then I'm going to press very lightly on my pencil just to give it a little bit of a darkness here, a little bit of shading from the left to the right by giving a little bit of little strokes. And the same for the leg. The leg will be a little bit darker because it's underneath the body, just like that. And I can give it a bit of detail pertaining to feathers. All right, there we go. And let's add a bit more detail to the body here and fast forward. And the same for the right leg. We'll round it out just a little bit more. And now this is the shadow that comes from his wing. And the wing the shadow sort of follows the body shape. And so as I shade this in, I want to follow the body's shapes, like what the shadow might be doing. Now from here, this is where the black of the head attaches to the black of the wing. So we're going to add a few more details in here. I like these sort of little spots there. I feel like giving it spots. And your falcon or hawk may not have spots. It's up to you. You can draw them in if you like. I feel like giving it a few spots. And so this wing will be totally black as well. So we're going to color all that in black. But we're going to leave a little diamond shapes like this. Little diamond, like water waves shapes in here. And we're going to leave those white. So I'm going to draw those in and color in the wing. And wherever I put those waves in, well, I'm going to color around them so we keep the white coming through. So the white of the paper will be coming through the darkness of his wing. So here we go. Oh, there, color all this in black. Now careful as you color around these diamond shapes, you want to keep them white and color in between with the black, just like this. So that'll look like a little nice detail of the bird's wing. All right, and I'm not going to color the wing all the way to the bottom. I'm going to leave a little bit of a gray area to reflect sort of the same color as the head. So I'm going to put some feathery shapes in here and color it all in gray. Just like that, a really nice light gray. And then we're going to color the inside of the wing that attaches to the tail. So pretty black here. And then on the underside here, back behind the leg, that'll be a lighter gray. So we can see his tail feathers starting up here. And they're a gray color rather than a black. Just so that we can have a nice detachment from the wing and the tail feathers. All right, I'm going to redefine the shadow here, recolor that in a little bit more so that I have a better, it shows better that it is a shadow just by making it darker. And once again, I'm not going to color it all in one dark gray. I'm just going to layer on some pencil, some graphite here. So here we go. Just kind of color that in again. Get rid of some paper white. And give it more of a leg definition. There you go. And I'm going to give it more spots, I think. I'll give it a few more spots here on the chest part of the bird. I really like these spots. They're pretty cool. Okay, some will say it looks like an owl, owl spots, but I'm enjoying this. This is my bird, my drawing. I can do what I like, and you can determine how your bird is going to look like too. It is your drawing. Just have fun. Okay, now for the environment, what we're going to do is have it look like our bird is sitting on a fence somehow or some kind of thing. So we're going to make these wooden spikes here with wood texture inside. There you go. And we're going to keep this very low detail because what's most important in this drawing is the bird itself. And it looks like pencils really, with a sharpened edge. But we'll add the little wire over here that keeps these wooden posts together. Mesh. And then we're going to color the left side of these posts. So I'm going to, once again, because the lighting is coming onto from the right side, we need to make the left side darker, all shaded in. Color all this side too. And I'm going to pass once more to make it darker on the far left of these posts, keeping with the same format as the bird. Darken out the left line. And we're going to add one more post, the third post, right here, right underneath the bird. And we can suppose that his feet are hanging on that wire mesh. So there you go, a special episode once more, special request for a falcon. The request was actually either a falcon or a phoenix. I hope this satisfies you guys out there. I'm really happy with the end result. And keep sending me in those requests. I'll try to get to them. I will, just have to be patient a little bit. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching Drawing with Paolo. And we hope to see you again next time. Have a great day, everybody.